Is Trish wearing pants? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I thought, let's do another drugstore look. So I got several different products out. I'm trying to use ones that I did not use in my previous video, which I will link up here. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's fun, you know, you find stuff that's cheap, budget friendly, and that work, you know. I do have a lot of higher end makeup, but I didn't start there. I started with lower end makeup. And it works well, okay? Like, they're coming for them, you know? Like, these drugstore brands are coming for you. So most of the stuff I had already purchased. Pretty much, I think all of it was already in my collection. And we're gonna get started. Some of this I haven't even used, or I haven't used in a long time. But let's get started. My face is already moisturized. And just use, you know, your favorite moisturizer. The first step you have to do when doing your makeup is prep your face. So we have our moisturizer on. I am now going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay. And it just looks like this. I have used this in the past, obviously. It wasn't new. And for my skin, it really wasn't the best. Now, the reason why is I just feel like it didn't really do a whole lot for my pores. But, you know, my skin is changing right now. It's getting a little drier for winter. Maybe it'll stick a little better. I don't know. We'll see. Let me bring my mirror a little bit closer so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. There we go. So basically, I'm just gonna tap this into my pores. I want it to, you know, fill my pores up, you know, as much as it can. So I did not go Black Friday shopping for makeup. I actually didn't go Black Friday shopping at all. I did run to Lowe's and I got like a couple of items, but not like Black Friday looking for stuff. I used to work retail. If you haven't watched that video, I'll link it up here. But I don't like Black Friday anymore. Like, it just, I think it ruined it for me. Black Friday at Old Navy wasn't that bad, but Black Friday at Kohl's was horrendous. And I never want to do that again. So, I do most of my shopping online. You know, like, I don't want to deal with the people. Like, the first person that hits me with a cart, like, I'm gonna be pissed. And Trish ain't gonna be able to hold her shit together. So I'm also starting a new skincare regimen, and I am getting a little dried out from it, which is what it's supposed to do. So it's not like I'm surprised by that. But I'm also trying to, you know, combat the dry spots, which I have like right here. At first I thought I just drooled a lot at night. I was like, dang, I must have been out cold. And then I thought about it and I was like, oh wait, it's supposed to be doing that with the new skincare. Alright, hopefully my pores will disappear. The last video I talked about using the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous foundation, but I wound up using a different one. So we are going to use this one today. And I'm just using my knockoff beauty blender. This one is a little bit more yellow than what I normally go for now. I've had this for a while, and honestly I was using the wrong shade for a long time. But that's okay. I'm not planning on going anywhere, so the only person that has to look at me is my man. And if you don't like it, oh well. Make sure you get up to that hairline, okay? And I am going over my eyelids a little bit. go a little bit, ooh, about missed my sponge. You see that? We're just going underneath the chin a bit. So I really need to go shopping because I feel like pretty much all my clothes I've already worn in these videos. And I need to get some new clothes. Most of my clothes that I wear are my scrubs. And, you know, I'm sure you don't want to see me sitting there doing these videos in scrubs all the dang time. So I need to get some more clothes. At least shirts, because, I mean, you can't see me, like, if I even have pants on. So think about that every time you watch my video. Is Trish wearing pants? Alright, guys. I'm kind of just going up behind the ear a little bit too. This foundation actually looks really nice on my skin. I'm not gonna lie. I used to use it all the time. And no kidding, like, it looks better than a lot of my high-end makeup. It's true. Alright, we got that going. Now to do our concealer, as you guys have seen, I've used this Maybelline Age Rewind one, and I was telling you in my last video how yellow it is on my skin. Well, I found the one that I'm supposed to be using. This is a really old one when I was using the yellower foundation. So guess where this is gonna go? In the trash. Boom. Alright. So this is the one that I normally use, and this is in the color Fair 110, okay? The other one was Light Pale, I don't know the number, but this is my tried and true right here. Once I get some product up on there, we be good. Alright. And this is not yellow. I crease a lot right here. No matter what, it's gonna happen. It is what it is. Take our sponge. Under the eye. A lot in that corner of that nose. So you see a lot of these YouTubers that do their makeup and like they do their under eye really bright and it looks gorgeous. Like, I feel like I can't do that because I'm already bright. Like, I look like a damn headlight looking at you. So I mean, I do try to do a little bit lighter, but I can't do that look. I mean, trust me, I wish I could because holy shit, it looks good. But I'm already pale as hell, so I wish it would work. I wish. Okay, let's go ahead and set. So for the setting powder, I'm going to do this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And it looks like this. There we go. We just find a brush. I'm just going to use that Real Technique brush. I found this at TJ Maxx. So if y'all are looking for this brush, go check TJ Maxx. You can probably find other places where Real Techniques is sold, but I got it at TJ Maxx. It was like $4 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It was cheap. Really cheap. So when I'm talking about drugstore makeup, I'm really just talking about like drugstore price point makeup. Not that I bought all of this from, you know, CVS or Walgreens. That's all we really have around me. But it's also stuff that I could have got like Walmart, okay? Just so you're aware. If you're like, girl, I don't see that stuff at TJ or at CVS or Walgreens, check Walmart. I may have gotten it at Walmart. I'm just about the price point. You know, we're talking about being on a budget, okay? Being on a budget. So we are done with our powder. Let's move on. Oh, my face feels good. All right. Let's move on to our contour, which I have used this one. There's just not a whole lot of contour for me because I am so pale. Most of them are too warm. So this does have our bronzer, our contour, and a highlighting shade. I don't really use that highlighting shade, but I do use the contour, and I believe today we're going to use the bronzer too. But this is a brush that I got from the Shop Miss A website. Like, check it out. It's like super affordable. I'm trying to do like a higher cheekbone today. I don't know. I've never done this. I was watching some tutorials on what other people were doing. And I always feel like whenever I blend out, I'm like blending like way too far down. So, you know, this is just supposed to be a shadow. And I am trying to get up in that hairline because we don't want to have like this shadow and this bald looking hairline, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna see a bright white. And like, I'm already lighter right there right now because I need to get my roots touched up. Now when I contour, I do contour the side of my head too because I am heart shaped. Okay, so I just like to put a little right here just to bring the face in a bit. Okay, now let's go in with the bronzer. And I'm just using this little guy right here. Or, you know what, I just found this other brush. And I don't know what I did with it because I have this thing so freaking full of brushes right now. We're using this guy. I'm not wasting time on that. We're going to go really light-handed. And now we shall blend. Brush I like to blend with. This brush just seems to, it kind of takes a lot of that color off, which I like. Okay. All right. I did want to contour my quad chin here. So I need to get, I'm going to use this brush again, I believe, unless I find a different one. Oh, here we go. I found that brush I was wanting to use. So it's just like a little round, fluffy guy. Got a little bit of powder in there. Let's clean it off real quick. Okay. This also came from that Shop Miss A. And we're just creating a shadow. Okay, guys? Now, I went up here just to kind of give that chiseled jaw that y'all know your girl does not have. Alright, now, if I can ever find the brushes that I want. You'd think I would prep ahead and find this. I don't. This is just a crease brush that I'm going in with, and I'm going in with that contour shade again, tapping off a lot of the extra. Alright. And I do that highlight shade is in here. I will put that on my finger and just kind of go down the center just to smooth that bad boy out a bit. And then I do like to go up underneath here a little bit too, just to help shorten my schnoz. We're just going to contour a little more. And then go in with just another fluffy brush, and I get that highlight shade, just a little bit of it. And we're just going along the side right here. It's just going to kind of brighten that up a bit. And it makes my nose look slimmer. You guys see that? All right, now blush. So this is the Butter Blush by Physicians Formula in Plum Rose. So it comes in a package like this. And the color looks like this. Honestly, I've contoured with this too, like on just like a lazy day. I would just grab it and just kind of use that just to add a little bit of definition to where I didn't have any. This isn't like a real pinky shade. There's some days I'm just not feeling the pink, you know what I mean? Like it's got a hint of pink, but it's not like crazy. Alright, now I've never done this before. This is the Essence Make Me Glow Liquid Highlighter. Technically you're not supposed to put liquid over a powder. And I forgot, and I powdered. So we're gonna see how this goes, okay? So it comes on like a little doe foot like this, and we're just gonna go at the top. I'm just gonna dab it on like so, and then we're just going to now that I look in my mirror, I look really powdery underneath my eyes. So I think it might be that Rimmel powder. So it is emphasizing this big giant pore that I have right there. because it was kind of like going on the outside of it and not inside of it. So that's why I just kind of put it down in there. I was like, all right. So I think the putting it on and with the finger was the best method for me. That way I can kind of tap it out a little bit. Looking a little cakey right there, but hey, whatever. I am gonna go in with my leftover of that Rimmel powder and just kind of powder right here. I did bring it down a little bit too far for my liking. I'm looking a little horrendous right here in this area, but we're gonna keep going. All right, liquid highlighter is done. Concealer is done, and so is contour because I just threw the brush on the ground. It's done. Let's do brows and eyes. All right, so brows, I brought in, it's by Maybelline. It's their Brow Drama. And this is like, if you're in a hurry, grab this stuff. It's like on this little brush, and you just brush on your brows. Just gonna add a little bit of color to them. And you can brush them wherever you need them to be. And you're done, okay? Quick and simple, for a quick and simple brow. Doesn't have to be crazy. Shadow, I brought in, so I have these Revlon Color Stay Bold Shadow Pots here. And then I also have some by Maybelline. It's their tattoo ones. I can't remember which one was better. Some of them are more sheer, the other one is not. So let me just, okay. So the tattoo one seems to be the one that is not sheer. Look at that. Okay. Now, in the past, I've always put these on with my finger. We're going to try a brush today. Because I would kind of use these as like a quick, like, let's just throw a little bit of this on my eyelid and not do like the 4 different colors or blah, 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 blah with it. So we'll just see how this goes. Let's hope. The Revlon Bold one, like they come with these little brushes, and I never use those because, yeah, I mean, they're good too. See? They're just a little bit more sheer, okay? Which isn't bad. You know, depends on what look you're going for. So we already primed our eyelids because we did it with the, I just used my foundation today. But for the shadows, I'm just trying to see which ones I have here, because I don't know what kind of look I want. I'm kind of thinking of burgundy and have it go into like a shimmer. Let's try that. Alright, so I have by the Revlon Color Stay, I've got like this light brown color. I don't even know if it says. It has them by number, 720. I'm just going to use that as a crease shade. We'll see. So we got a crease brush. It's actually the same one I used for my contour. No, don't judge me, you guys. I'm not like used to using these cream shadows at all. So I'm sorry if this turns out horrific. Okay. There's our crease color. So I do need to blend just a little bit more over here. actually blends pretty nicely. Like, it's not like really harsh, which sometimes you want that, you know. This one is the Revlon Color Stay in 825, and I've got the color tattoo, and I have no idea what color it is because I put a magnet on my lid so I can stick it to this metal plate, because that's just how I roll. So with the Maybelline, we are going to tap back in, and I'm just adding just a little bit of this right here to my outside edge. I do need to get a different brush because that is not going to work. I don't even know why I tried. Not this one. Ooh, holy cannoli. Okay. That was not what I was expecting right there. Alright, well, we're going to go over the entire lid space. Alright. Okay, so we've got our base down. We're going to go in and add a little bit of concealer, just so it gives us a blank canvas for our shimmer, okay? So, I do have this Flower Beauty concealer. We're just going to go with that, just because I have it right here. And okay. This one looks a little bit thinner along the base. Alright. And our look is done. No. Alright. So I'm just kind of letting that to dry down a little bit. So while that dries for just a quick second, I'm going to put some lip stuff on. This is the Revlon Kiss Plumping Lip Cream in the shade Barely Blush. It comes out as like a really thick cream. Just add a little bit of color. You know, the eyes are going to be dramatic enough, I guess. So, I'm trying to think which. I've got this Revlon Color Stay. It's kind of like a silvery. You guys see that? But I kind of think I want to go a little bit brighter. So this one is the Revlon Color Stay, and this is in 750 Vanilla. It doesn't really give a whole lot of coverage, but I thought we could possibly brighten up a different one. You know what I mean? So I am going to go in with that one that's like that silvery color. I don't know, it just seems like it'd be really cute. And I am going to use my finger for this. So I'm just going to swirl it around. and then tap it in. I know it's kind of going all over the place. It's okay, because we're going to go back in with that burgundy shade. These things, I mean, they really do have good coverage, honestly. Good job, guys. All right, so we got that one, plenty of that. And then I think I want to go in with this Revlon Bold one. That was the one that's like that burgundy shape, but not so pigmented, a little bit more sheer. Ooh, got it up a little too high right there. You guys see that? Right now it's looking a mess, but we're gonna make sure this looks good. We're gonna make sure it looks good. So I'm gonna go in with a clean brush, just anything just to kind of blend it a little bit better. Okay. Now, where is my white one? I just showed y'all. Here we go. We're just going to put that right there in the center. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. And while that's waiting, I'm going to go back in with that crease color that we used. And I'm gonna dab back into that. Ooh, a little too much there, Trish, a little too much. My goodness. Very pigmented. Totally forgot how pigmented it was. But it's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to clean off that brush a little bit. And we're just going to start buffing. Clean. And that's going to help pull a little bit of that off. Just to shear it out a little bit. Alright. So the nice thing about using these cream shades is that you don't have any fallout, which is nice. I'm just kind of blurring the edges a little bit over here and over here. Alright, guys. And I'm just kind of tapping a little bit along where that bright shade is, because I don't want it to look like I just drew a damn box on my eye. Because that is not a good look. And I'm not liking these under eyes. Just saying. They look very old. I look like an old lady. An old lady. Hold on. Alright. Let's do some liner. And I just dropped something. I have no idea what it was. Oh well. Alright, so I'm going in with my e.l.f. liner. me just put these shadows up. Get them just out of my way a bit. Okay. I'm a little bummed about this under eye, guys. Like, my goodness. Okay. And I do want to do that little smoky look like I did at my last video with that new e.l.f. like stick I got. This one right here. It's got like the e.l.f. liner on one end and it's got the shadow stick on the other. Just because it did give me like that nice little smoky look underneath. And it was effortless. Well, these under eyes though, guys, my goodness. Ain't nothing like ruining a good look with some horrible under eyes. Alright. And I just want to kind of blend that out a bit. So... and this is just a real fluffy, really soft brush because you don't want to use anything harsh underneath your eyes. Alright. Now let's go in with mascara. Last time I used the Essence. This time I'm going to use the Revlon So Fierce. I'm not a huge fan of this mascara by itself. It just doesn't coat them enough for me. Like, I like some lashes, you know what I mean? Oh, my nose is itching. Alright, guys. And let's do a little bit of liner in the bottom lash line. So this is that same e.l.f. that we just used to smudge underneath. So we're kind of going like for a grungy look today. Alright. Lashes, I'm not using any drugstore lashes just because I'm not gonna glue lashes on. But I will do my magnetic lashes and they are drugstore price. So these I did get off of Amazon. I will link them below. but it's the one with the liquid liner. And so basically, you know, I just kind of go over my already lined eyes and then I stick them on. So stay tuned and you will watch that. It's very easy. This is like my go-to now. Like, screw glue when I can just magnetically just put some lashes on. Alright, so I'm just going to let that dry for a minute. While that's drying, we are going to set our face. Rim will stay matte. Okay. I apparently got some down underneath my eyes. Oh, my nose itches, guys. So I'm just going to go in and just kind of fix where I just had to kind of wipe that off a bit. Perfect. And I'm trying to think, did I bring anything that I can use for inner corner highlight? I just threw a liner on the ground. Well, what did I do with that white shadow? Because we can definitely use that as an inner corner. Here we go. Let's see how that will look. Where is a brush that would work for this? Brush that would work for this. Get that powder off. Just going in with a small brush. Dab in there a little bit more and just pack it on this side. Ooh. We're going very bright. Wipe that off a bit. I went for a really dramatic inner corner. Can y'all see that? Alright. Our eyeliner should be dried by now. And we are going to go in with some dramatic lashes today. Alright. Alright, guys. Now I'm just kind of squishing them together a bit. I don't know if you really need to. I just do, okay? Alright. I'm kind of worried about this lip. Like, maybe I do need to add a little bit of color. I didn't really bring anything new in here. This is that NYX that I used before. Just to add a little bit of color. What do y'all think? I'm trying to distract y'all from the under eye area. How did I do? Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me. And I know this was a long one, but we had a lot to work on, okay? Oh, I ain't done yet. I forgot I brought a lip gloss in here. This is Almay Goddess Gloss. Oh my God, I was getting ready to say goodbye, and we weren't even ready. It smells sweet. So when I put gloss on, I usually just kind of tap it on, because I don't want it to get everything all nasty up in there. There we go. Alright. Now how do I look? Alright, guys. Like I said, thanks for coming and playing with some makeup with me today. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see. And make sure you give me a thumbs up so I know if you liked the video. And subscribe and share it on your social media. Like, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can tag me. You can tag me with the hashtag beautywithtrish. Okay? So anyways, I will see you next time. Bye. So I almost forgot to give my final thoughts other than the eyes. Well, the under eye situation. As I look in my mirror, my pores are not minimized whatsoever. So for me personally, that poreless primer doesn't do shit, okay? It may look good on other people for other skin issues, but it's just not covering my pores. And people swear by this stuff. So this is what I'm saying. There may be something that works great for my skin that's gonna look like shit on your skin, okay? Vice versa. I mean, everybody is different, you know, and it also depends on what you're putting on top of it, you know, what foundation you're using. So just because I don't like a product, or just because I do like a product, doesn't mean it will or won't work for you. So always remember, try something out. If it doesn't work for you, return it, okay? Don't waste your money and just throw it in a bin or throw it in the trash. Return it, okay? Save those receipts. Return that shit, okay? Because if it looks like shit on you, toss it. All right. The only reason why I kept this is so I can do videos. Okay? That's it. So, anyways, you guys, that's my thought on the makeup. Color-wise, I mean, I think my color looks all right. It's just these fucking pores. Like, ooh. But I am digging this grunge look. Like, this is kind of dark for me with the eyes. Anyways, I'll post some pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see, like, you know, what it looks like with camera, like pictures, photography, not video, you know, because the white balance could be different. all that crazy shit, okay? So anyways, that's what we look like. I almost forgot to tell you this. So I did my exit stuff and was like, oh crap, I didn't actually say what I thought about the rest of it. Just the under eye and the pores right here. So it's this area right here. Okay guys, bye.